Hey guys, my name is Christian Batuli. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time coming across this channel, welcome to the family. Glad to have you here. On this platform, we talk about anything and everything relating to football or soccer. If you like this kind of content, make sure you hit like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification button to stay alert on the next time we drop new content. With that being said, let's jump into it. So today I wanted to talk about Alphonso Davies, a Canadian international currently playing for Bayern Munich in Germany. And in my humble opinion, is probably the best left back in the world right now. Like the guy's fast as F, man. Is very, very fast. And as a Barcelona fan, I know him very well because a few years back he destroyed us when Bayern Munich had to play Barcelona for the Champions League. Like I still remember that he destroyed our right back. I think it was Nelson Semedo at the time, but he absolutely cooked us. So till this day, it still gives me nightmares because it was that good. And obviously, him being a great player and his contract expiring in 2025, there's going to be interest from other teams, specifically Real Madrid. And we all know how Real Madrid does it. If they want a player, they're most likely to get it. And I think what Alfonso Davis is going right now is that everybody knows he wants to go to Real Madrid, right? But we just need him to come out and say it, right? Because we all know he wants to go to Real Madrid. Real Madrid has been flirting with him for a while, and I'm pretty sure he's attracted to Real Madrid. Like, dude, just come out and say it because there's plenty of rumors out here, saying that the reason why Alfonso Davis hasn't signed a new deal is because he wants to make 20 M's a year, and Bayern Munich is only willing to offer him around 13 to 14 mil a year, right? There's also other rumors out here saying that one of the reasons why Alfonso Davis hasn't signed his new deal is because right now he's kind of unsure of where the club is going, the direction of the club. There's a lot of uncertainty happening in Bayern Munich right now um, as far as managers goes. So there's just a lot of uncertainty. So it's not really settled because he wants to figure out the direction of the club. I call it BS. I call it BS because we all know if Alfonso Davis was to go to Real Madrid, he's not going to make 20 M's. He's not going to make 20 M's because the highest earner in Real Madrid, I think, is Tony Cruz, and he makes about that much. So we just need you to come out and say, Alfonso Davis, like no one is going to fault you for it because we know you've been in Germany for a long time and you kind of want a new challenge. Plus, who's going to turn Real Madrid down? Like, look at it, dude. Like, they're building the next dynasty. They're about to run the European football for the next 10 years. Kylian Mbappe is for sure coming, even though a lot of people want to put question mark on it. We all know he's coming, right? You have Vinny, probably one of the best left winger in the world. Rodrigo, you have Jude, Bellingham. We all know what he's been doing this season. Camavinga, Chouameni, you, Arda, Hendricks from Brazil is coming. So Real Madrid is building an amazing squad of young players, and that team is being led by probably one of the greatest coach ever coached this game, Carlo Ancelotti. We have to be honest about that. The guy has plenty of experience and he knows how to manage the locker room. So if I was Alfonso Davis, I'm packing my bag and leaving, right? Because right now, what Real Madrid need, they need a player like Alfonso Davis because it's world football. Like you can't just be a right back or a left back and not be able to attack and defend. And I think that's what Ferland Mendy is lacking. Mendy defensively is a beast. He's a beast. Like you can't get past Mendy. And his contract expires in 2025 as well. Real Madrid is probably going to be listening to offers regarding Ferland Mendy, but I think they shouldn't sell Mendy. They should, if they're planning on bringing Alphonso Davis, just bring him on board, but do not sell Frolan Mendy because he's an amazing player. Obviously, as far as attacking, he's not good, but defensively, he's solid as they come. Plus, you have Frank Garcia. Like, your left back situations will be taken care of by you just bringing Alfonso Davis into the picture. So, and it's just very common nowadays. You cannot play left or right back without attacking. And if you look at Real Madrid's history, you have Roberto Carlos, right, play there, and then you have Marcelo, who is probably one of my favorite left backs of all time. And I'm a Barcelona fan, dude. Probably one of the most skillful player I've ever seen play the game. Marcelo spent 16 years playing for Real Madrid. That's a legend right there. A legend. 16 years playing for Real Madrid. Do you know the demands? Do you know how difficult it is to pull that off? Even 3 or 4 years is a success, but 16 years, man. So I think Real Madrid is kind of looking for that type of players, at least an offensive threat. And Alfonso Davis will definitely bring that to them. So Bayern Munich right now are in a tough position because Real Madrid is basically saying, hey, we want Alfonso Davis. We can do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way. Your choice. The easy way will be let's come have a meeting, figure out a price, decent, preferably cheap price that we can buy him off of you, or we're just gonna wait it out because next year he's gonna be a free agent, and then we can just sign him for free, and maybe throw a little bit of a signing bonus there. So Bayern Munich are in a tough position. And a lot of people is talking about, oh, there's a positive, feelings around Alfonso Davis signing his new deal, but I call it BS. The guy wants to go play for Real Madrid. Let's just be honest, man. He wants to go play for Real Madrid. I wouldn't blame him either. Can you imagine like a counterattack with Mbappe, Vinicius, Rodrigo, and Alfonso Davis? That is just too much speed, man. If I was a defender playing against them, I would even bother trying to sprint against those folks, man, because my hamstring will not sustain the leg turnover and the power needed to keep up with those guys in the foot race. So I don't blame them. I don't blame them. But as a Barcelona fan, I am concerned because we need to react. We need to react, but we all know we broke. Like we ain't got no money. Like we're so broke. Barcelona reminds me of a guy asking a girl on a date, and then the girl ended up paying for it because, oh man, I left my wallet. I don't have any money right now. That's how broke we are. But the one thing that's going to save us is La Masia. We have La Masia, so we just need to go back to the basics. We need to go back to the roots and start getting players from La Masia. That's the only way that can kind of help us. And obviously, we need a tactically sound coach and a coach who has plenty of experience in world European football. But Alfonso Davis wants to go, and Real Madrid is very. It's like I really like their transfer policies, because they know what they're doing. They constantly are recycling, right? Push some out the door, recycling. Even now, they probably have, one of the youngest squads in Europe, right? You think about Jude. Jude is like what, 19, about to turn 20. Kamavinga, what, 24, 25. Valverde, Chouameni, Vini, Rodriguez. They're all still young. Maybe in their mid 20s, they're all still young. But Real Madrid is already starting to invest into Ada Guler, 18 years old, Hendrix from Brazil, from Palmeiras, right? I think he's 17 or 18 years old. So they already started buying even younger players because when the Chouameni, the Kamavinga, reach 30, those guys are going to be around like what, 25. Like they are very, very smart. I have to give credit to Florentino Perez. And once again, this is coming from a Barcelona fan. It's like we got to give credit where credit is due. Barcelona, it's been tough, man. I can't even tell you how many stressful days I've had watching Barcelona. Like, watching Barcelona had put my relationship, you know, in a rocky state, man. I'm not gonna lie. My girlfriend didn't even know who I was anymore because I'm constantly, one day I'm happy, one day I'm very depressed. Like, we've been through a lot. And then seeing Real Madrid pulling stuff like this does not help me at all, man. We need to react. I don't know what Laporta has in mind, but we gotta react because I can't even cuss, right? But I'll be super, super sad and depressed watching Real Madrid running the next 10 years. Because it seems like that's what they're doing. Alphonso Davis, man. Like, this guy, if you're a winger, you can beat him and he's still going to be able to catch up to you. Every time you get on a counter attack, he has enough speed to track you down and get the ball away from you. If you don't believe me, just go watch some of his highlight on YouTube. Like, ridiculous amount of speed, man. I don't think one person should have that much speed. Like, no, it needs to be evenly distributed. Him, Mbappe, and Vinny, bro, what are you gonna do, man? You get hit on a counter attack, right? And then you have Ancelotti, probably one of the coolest manager, to ever coach this game. He knows how to man manage, right? He knows how to let players have creativities, right? Express themselves. Unlike Pep, watching Man City now, like, it's like very robotic. Yeah, they're getting results, but there's no creativity. There's no self of expression. That's what I miss about watching, you know, like old soccer, man, or old football when Eden Hazard was playing, when Neymar was playing, right? We want to be entertained. So I just wanted to talk about Alfonso Davis. Please just come on and say it that you want to go to Real Madrid so all the rumors can kind of shut down and then we can move on with our lives. See you in Spain. Ciao.